credit to Robert Burke for fighting it out in that ring, but there really is no stopping Andy Thrasher. From Bury, from the GFC camp, he does Britain proud. His combination of aggression and skill is really something else, but will he be able to show that very same force in the second main fight tonight? In the red corner, we have Andy Thrasher fighting out of GFC camp in Bury and trained by Darren Phillip. In the blue corner, we have Terry Anderson fighting out of Darlington Boxing and Martial Arts Gym in England.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a cracking match. There's both fighters, same weight. Oh, excellent front kick. Same weight, almost the same number of fights. And we're talking here, this is a title fight, so this is going to be big, this is going to be hard, and this is going to be a dangerous fight.
It's the start we expected from Andy Thrasher as well. Straight in with the teep, took his man to the floor. Ooh. And just a reminder for those watching, Sandy, full tie rules and 3 minutes per round.
Awesome. That's why we've got that quiet crowd again. People are waiting. I think not just much to see it, but to hear it. Oh!
First elbow straight away from Andy Thrasher.
Awesome. A nice little tactic. He's throwing the jab, looking high and going low. It's a tactic that. It's a nice one.
First chance, really, that Terry Anderson's had to settle down in this opening round.
Yes, and this sort of, he's there, isn't he? He's like stalking him, but also moving forward, and he's laying a very strong impression in this opening round. It's basically, they call this where you actually control the ring, and that's what he's doing, being a bit of a ringmaster. He's sort of, setting the pace. He's moving, letting Terry move around. He's cracking the whip, so to speak.
That's right, he's already asked a lot of questions of Terry Anderson. He's remained calm and focused.
Yeah, it's called ring craft, and that's where they actually move around the ring and let the fighter move around you. So you're using minimum amount of work and letting them go. It's like looking at a record going round. The part in the middle's going slow and the one on the outside's going fast. Oh, spinning back fist, nice technique.
And the knee came to the chin, it wobbled Anderson there. Terry Anderson, hard moments for him after that spinning back fist.
Yeah.
It's suddenly...
for again, spinning elbow that time. I think that's what's I mean, I'm not saying he wasn't woke up to start with, but Andy Thrasher there, I think that spinning back fist sort of knocked something into him, and they've both exploded. Oh, and that spinning back fist reply from Andy Thrasher. What a start.
Yes. Normally these 3-minute rounds, they take their time, but there's been no feeling out process here. They've got straight down to it.
Yeah, this is the big one. 5-3s, A-class. This is the big one. And it's full tie rules, as you mentioned, Malcolm. Great to see him. I've got a privilege here, sat ringside. And that spinning elbow, luckily he had his guard up. Privilege to have a Master Sken show, came with Ali Jacko on Channel 5. Get to see these amazing and fantastic fights. And both guys, nice friendly little tap of the gloves, accepting that both each other can absolutely bang.
And the crowd appreciated that first round as well. We had everything there. We had the spinning back fist, we had the spinning back elbow, we had a knee to the face, all in round one.
I mean, these fighters as well, I mean, they get a maximised rest. I mean, they get I think it's a 1.5 minutes rest. Sometimes it's 2 minutes because you're fighting 5-3s, and they'll need it because, I mean, at that pace, Malcolm, wow, 3 minutes there of like, just pure, on the scoring part, Malcolm, I'm going to split those 3 minutes, literally 1.5 minutes apiece, and I'm going to give that an even round, and a very, very hard opening round for both fighters. Real, absolute crowd must have loved that.
There's 2 strong low kicks to start this round from Terry Anderson.
And a nice reply from Andy too, from Andy Thrasher there with his low kick. Oh, just took it on the glove there, nice high point.
Switch your way in.
Andy doing a fancy technique there, spinning back kick. Yeah, I'm impressed with how many techniques we've seen in just over 3 minutes.
That's right.
We've seen a real array of everything. Punches, kicks, knees, elbows, even flashy techniques.
And they've been delivered with intent as well. It's been strong from the off.
That's right. They're not just flashy and, you know, the real art. Everything is in each technique. They're really putting a lot into it. There's a lot of meaning in those techniques. Like I said, they're not just being thrown out willy-nilly. They're absolutely full intent.
Work down to the body after the first left, right. And at this moment, Andy's stalking, but allowing Terry to do the work as he comes in.
Yes, Andy's just slightly off range, I feel. They're just sort of at the end of this technique there. Needs to be a little bit closer. I noticed they mentioned it before, I remember this cornerman. They said stay close, and I think that's a good comment.
If you look at the right side of Terry's neck, you can see where that kick landed. Yeah, big red mark.
He's landed 3 of those so far. Notice that Terry, when he throws the box and he drops his left hand, Malcolm, got him down, he needs to capitalise with that. He needs to go over and right, would make a nice little shot there onto Terry, because he's dropping his left.
Andy's bleeding from that elbow, from the cut on the side of his head, and it's quite a big, long cut. One of those elbows has landed, the side of his head.
Oh, and a spinning elbow of his own. Luckily it's in a place that Malcolm won't go, but the blood won't go in his eyes and stuff, but the referee will be looking at that.
Come on, Andy.
The referee will just pause it, yeah, he's just going to take time out for that. It's the elbow on the top of the head, well spotted, Malcolm.
Yes, after what was...
Because it'd be a shame to stop it there. I mean, what they do, they'll just probably hopefully Vaseline the limb, allow it to carry on, because it won't stop him from fighting unless it's a very deep and long cut. It'd be a shame if they do stop it, because what a fight this is.
Well, Andy just said it's not long, is it? And the corner said no. I'm hoping that's just, you know, obviously you always reassure your fighter. But as you said, the only thing is the positioning is good, and if they can vaz it up and they can stop it, it's not in an area that will cause him any other problems. But this is what we said, when you introduce the full rules, you're only ever 1 elbow away from a loss.
Correct. And it'd be a shame, because I mean, you know, both fighters are greatly matched, difficult to separate them. I hope this is not what's going to stop the fight. It will be a shame if it is. Nice letting it go, good.
Right respond as well.
Talking about 2 seconds there. I can't believe it. They should have just rung the bell.
But after that opening, I felt, for me personally, that was Terry Anderson's round. He took the sting out of Andy in that round, I feel.
And a belt at stake here, Malcolm, too. The champion, Andy Thrasher, and the challenger, and a very worthy challenger too, Malcolm. Terry Anderson there from up there in Darlington. A very, very interesting and exciting fight. They managed to stop the bleeding there. They've got plenty of Vaseline. Yeah.
Well, as I said, the first 30 seconds of round 1, I thought it could be an anti-climax, but it certainly hasn't.
Ooh. And it has fired him up, as it does with any fighter that gets caught. Always do that. The wounded animal syndrome. They'll fight and they'll fight and they'll fight.
But Anderson's remained calm. He's taken.
There's that right overhand.
As you said, that's the danger for him.
Yes. Because I just feel that Terry's only weakness, Malcolm, I'll be honest with you, the only weakness I feel is his hands are slightly low. He drops them as he's attacking.
Keep going.
And especially when you're not just talking about 2 hands coming up there to the head and knees and elbows.
That's right.
You know, your feet as well. You've got all 8 weapons, which is a legitimate target, the head of all 8 weapons. That spinning elbow again, trying it again, but missing. Terry Anderson, that spinning reverse elbow and spinning back fist, which are very powerful, I might add. I don't know if he knows that, but once you start to spin...
Andy, it is a long cut. We're looking at it from this position.
Like it is, yeah. The referee taking a look at that too. And if you remember, Malcolm, me and you commentated on a gentleman from Sheffield. You remember him? I got stopped by Ying Yai.
Lee Chesters.
Oh, Lee Chesters. Now there you go, Malcolm. It just shows that what can be done. The hands come down, the right hand over top, that I said. And I think personally that's what will be the only weakness that Terry's had, and he's found a chink in the armour. He's found it.
But we knew Andy Thrasher would do this. Andy
Yes.
Thrasher is always going to ask
left
you
up.
questions.
It's going to go, it's going to go. Another 8 count is going to stop this, and that's what Andy needed, because that cut, as you mentioned, Malcolm, is long, steep. Luckily it's not splitting out, as we mentioned, okay, with fighter in the past who got stopped on the same cut.
Now his weakness is going to haunt him here, because as you can see, he doesn't really know how to tuck up.
Referee's going to step in now, going to step in here now. He's looking very close at this. Terry's in great trouble. Oh, he's going to stop it here. He's going to stop it. He must stop it. Yes. Yeah. It's the right decision. An amazing turnaround there from being cut to almost stopped, and a deep cut at that. What a shame, but what a fight, Malcolm.
Incredible.
What
Only
a fight.
3 rounds, but as you said, what a great fight. And Sandy, as you mentioned, Terry's one weakness was his Achilles heel.
Yes.
When he got caught there, he didn't know how to cover up. He couldn't bring his hands back up.
Yeah, you're right.
It proved fatal for him.
The only chink I could spot myself, Malcolm, and they saw it, was his hands were slightly low. Boom, boom.
And then the big shots came in.
The official announcement now of this bout, which was the defence of the British Light Welterweight Championship. On the full time rules, to 1 minute 17 seconds of round 3, the referee stops the contest in favour of